Hey guys, welcome to Transform Your Food in Minutes. Today we're talking pumpkin. Why is that? Because it's fall time, so pumpkins are everywhere. So what do you do when you have all these beautiful sugar pumpkins that you've roasted and all this amazing pumpkin puree everywhere? Well, I want to show you two different ways that you can have instant meals, one dessert, one savory, in under 5 minutes. So let's start first with the canned product. So what I like to use is an organic pumpkin puree. This is about $2 depending upon where you can get it, and there's 15 ounces. So all you're going to do, I actually already removed it. See it right here? So we're going to scrape this into the bottom of a blender. So this whole thing is made in a blender and in under 5 minutes. And it's completely vegan, which is, great if that's what you're going for. And you don't want it to taste flat. So when you're making these soups or, mixes or whatever, you want to make sure that you're layering flavor. So what's the quickest and easiest way to layer some flavor? Well, I took one small onion, I sauteed it in 2 teaspoons of I used a grapeseed oil. You could use ghee, you could use olive oil, or whatever your fat of choice is. Coconut oil would be perfect. And this is it. I added 1.5 teaspoons of curry powder. So this is Trader Joe's curry powder. The reason why I use this one, because it's a little bit sweeter. So Madras curry powder is going to be a little bit more heat. There's going to be more heat to it. So you just have to figure out which curry powder is your favorite. If you don't want to use curry powder, you could do smoked paprika. You could do ancho chili powder. You could do whatever you want. I mean, you can get creative with the spices, but we're going for something savory and layered. This has turmeric and cumin and lemon peel, so there's big flavor in this in one little pack. And this is $1.99 at Trader Joe's, so I mean, we're talking some cheap supplies here. Totally great, right? So we have the one small onion. I put the curry powder in while it was cooking and just stirred it around to get that raw curry flavor out. And then we're just going to add this into our blender with the 15 ounces of pumpkin. How easy is this, right? Stupid. So this goes in there, and now we need a liquid. So if you were doing something on the lighter side, let's say you were watching your calories and, trying to do something light, you could do broth. So again, I'm doing Trader Joe's just because it's super affordable. This is $1.99 for an organic chicken broth. You could do a half cup of this. But what I like to do, which makes it richer and super nice, especially for the holiday season, I use a classic coconut milk. So if you're worried about fat and you want to, go a little bit lighter, you could use half of it. You could get light coconut milk. All light coconut milk is regular coconut milk, and they add water to it. So I think it's kind of a rip-off because you're paying the same amount, but they add water to it. So all you need to do is take this can and put just another can of water into this, like in a separate container, and you have light coconut milk. So there you go, and it's even cheaper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add half a cup, and I like to add more as I go because you can't take it away. So let me get a half a cup now. Just go light. This is a quarter cup. This is a half a cup. This is how I store my coconut milk once I open it, because you don't want to store it in the can, okay? You actually don't want to store any food in the can because there's food safety issues, right? Right. All right, so Himalayan sea salt, again, from Trader Joe's because I'm trying to, be a bargain Betty. About a quarter teaspoon, and you're going to do this to taste. That's it. Just to let you know, okay? So we're gonna blend this super fast until everything's pureed. If you want something with a little bit of chunk, just pulse it. I like something more pureed. So ready? Block your ears. Done. That's it. Okay? This is unbelievably delicious, and I just made this in 5 minutes. So you could actually serve this at a dinner party. I bet people would think you were like a total rock star. Oh my gosh. There's like the heat from the cumin and the curry, and it's really creamy from the coconut milk. So here's what I like to do. You can store it as is, and you can have it, whenever you're ready to eat. So I pour this into a big bowl. If you're having this for lunch, you could do a nice side salad with it. You could do, some protein. But what I think the easiest thing to do is, I just get some pumpkin seeds because we're sticking with the theme. And I do them in the shell too. They're so good. And I sprinkle the top with my pumpkin seeds so I get a little protein. You could sprinkle the top with some parsley and cilantro. And you have a gorgeous, simple vegan soup that's made in 5 minutes. Tell me that isn't incredible. Okay, so what do you do if you want dessert? Crazy easy. Let me show you the alternative ways if you don't have a canned pumpkin. This is a sugar pumpkin. So this is actually super hot. All I did was I split it in half, I scooped out the center, and I put it in a 425-degree oven for 40 minutes. Now it is so squishy, and all you do is scrape out the middle, hot. Put it in your blender. You do the same thing for the savory, but for sweets, what I like to do is 1 banana, same amount of coconut milk, and then I add a tablespoon of maple syrup, or this is like my favorite. This is Sweet Drops, and it's a vanilla cream liquid stevia. So there's no sugar, no calories, and I like to add that and then top it with some flaked coconut, and you have a dessert soup. Now, if you have it chilled, if you have your pureed pumpkin in the fridge, coconut milk in the fridge, and you freeze your banana, put it in your blender, blend it all up, and now you have a frozen pumpkin smoothie. Tell me that's not going to rock your socks off. Okay, so that's all I have today for Transform Your Food in Minutes. Check out my blog, transformyourfood.com, for more tips and tricks so that you can eat healthy in minutes.